Gotta be careful, I can't tell if it's blue or aqua. It's looking good. It's blue. Cobalt blue. This is definitely one of my more significant finds. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps out a lot. It doesn't cost anything. It'll just give you a notification when I release a new video. Well, today I'm at the site of an early Midwest settlement. During the riverboat days, this place saw all kinds of activity. I was told the military even stopped in for a brief time during the 1870s. I've got permission to excavate the grounds in search of artifacts, so we'll take a walk around and see what's going on. As you can see, there is a lot of ground to cover, but I do have an old map and some property records to go off of. There's also some areas where some fragments were tilled up out of the ground. I'll start over there and work my way out. We've got something big. You'll see I kicked some marks in the ground. I pushed probe rods through, felt some compaction differences, ashes, what I believe is glass. We'll get this thing opened up. As you can see, I'm not even a foot below the surface. We're hitting a color change, what may be our first intact bottle. Been finding some square nails and looks like some coal ash. Looks like some nice early glass. Look at that color change. It's looking good. Look at that. That's an applied top. That is an old one. That is a true mark of the Old West. Look at that. Beautiful aqua color. We're in it. Well, there we go. Not even through the cap layer yet. Got some rust. Here we go. Dr. Price's special flavoring extracts. This was a popular product during its day. Dr. Price must have made his millions off of this. Look at that, looks to be in great shape. Some really nice embossing. Got some wood, possibly a lining from an old outhouse pit, and a can, maybe some baking extract that's actually still got some sheen on the bottom of it. The ground softens up significantly down here. Got some chop house bones, rib cage. Oh, it drops right in. I'll have to get this cleaned out. Some kind of aqua bottle. Got all kinds of stuff in here. This is truly amazing. Haven't even got into a use layer yet. Some chicken bones. What do we have here? Wow, another early medical bottle. Look at that. It's got the dot on the bottom. This is something else. Early applied top. That is beautiful. And right over here, there's a few more pieces. There we go. USA Medical Department. We're definitely on the right track. And another little, this has got to be another medical bottle. I don't see any embossing, but look at that thin lip on this thing. It's got to be 1860s or 70s. Must have been a quart-sized bottle, quart-sized medical. Must have broke, smashed it when they threw it in the pit. There's the bottom of it. Those USA medical bottles, those actually post-date the USA Hospital Department bottles. I think it was Indian Wars when the USA Medical Department bottles were created. There we go. It's a Philadelphia Oval style prescription bottle. That's an early style. I think they were making these as early as the 1870s. What do we have down there? Oh, looks like it's a damaged extract bottle. Yeah, it was another Dr. Price's delicious flavoring extract. Well, about a foot down now on the south side of this pit. Took a scoop and all this stuff loosened up here. Got another Dr. Price's special flavoring extracts. Nice colorless paneled bottle. There was some kind of a personal dose or prescription. Okay, this is a round style prescription. This may have been prescribed. I'm getting these little plate fragments. This could get interesting. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Wonder if that's like a blue willow pattern. It's definitely some kind of English transfer wear. Plenty of livestock bones down here. Plenty of rusty cans. Yeah, plenty of livestock bones. Another piece of that plate. Maybe I'll find the rest of it down here. We're into a little pocket of glass here. It's all over. I've been getting fragments, and here we go. Look at that. That's definitely an Army medical bottle. Look at that stopper. It's glass on glass. You know, when I dug Fort Pembina, I found all kinds of these tops broken with the stoppers in place. My theory is that the stoppers fused in place. These were likely Civil War surplus, and they had to break the tops to get the contents out. Now this has a really nice color. It's like a green. Oh wow. London. I have no idea. Wood? Something in London. That could be Hudson Bay Company related. There's all kinds of broken glass. Top to an amber medical bottle. Another applied top. Now, is it intact? And what do we have here? Wow. That color is amazing. I'm not sure if I've dug one in this shape before. That's an iron pontil. Look at that. That's one of the earliest pieces I've dug in this part of the country. That is absolutely amazing. Look at that glass. That is so crude. No way. That is amber. This is easily one of the most significant pits I've ever dug. Looks like another Army medical bottle, 3-piece mold in amber. I've never even seen one of these before. I wish it was embossed. Look at that. This is an early pit. This might go back to the 60s. That is a crude applied top. This is incredibly significant. And a broken lamp, ground down piece. This has a really nice color. There's 3 pieces side by side here. Just gotta be careful not to damage anything. I think I might even have another one right here. Look at that. Okay, one at a time. All right, it looks like a cologne or perfume bottle. I don't see any embossing. It's a tooled top piece. All right, might even be another one underneath there. Oh yeah, I think this is an English ginger ale. Looks like a turn mold. Maybe even a tooled top, a very early tooled top. That's got a really nice color to it. This was likely from Cantrell and Cochrane of Dublin and Belfast. They had the largest soft drink manufactory in the world at the time. Plenty of broken stuff down here too. It's like a, wow, that is so crude. That is a beautiful little, I think a prescription bottle of some sort, very thin lip. What do we have here? Plenty of rusted cans and that's a big one, whatever this is. on a broken piece. It's got a key mold bottom. Looks like that is so early. It almost, could that be pontoed? Look at that base. That's oh, IG company from the Illinois Glass Company. Ah, it's so cool. Look at that iridescence on that thing. We've got a big medical bottle here. Gotta be careful. Looks like it's intact. Oh, there we go. USA Medical Department. An applied top. Look at that. That is significant. That's from the Army right there. United States Army Medical Department. That is incredibly significant. Dates, I suppose, to the Indian Wars era, 1870s. And we got another piece down here. Oh, looks like some kind of aqua glass. Might be intact. Looks like some really crude glass. Ah, okay. It's damaged. What do we have here? Chemical Works, St. Louis. Dug some of these on Fort Pembina. Must have had a military contract. I see another aqua piece here. Oh, what do we have here? Oh yeah, coffee cup. There we go. USA Medical Department, 1883. That's amazing. And maybe we'll find the rest of the pieces. There's all kinds of rust, and then there's this clay layer, but underneath it, there's some rust. I'm thinking this is a cap we're digging through. I don't even think we're into the pit yet. What do we have here? Oh, Malincrot. Chemical Works, St. Louis. So, interesting story about this company. They were actually contracted by the US government during World War II to supply uranium for the Manhattan Project. This is obviously many years before that, but they're actually still in business today. What do we have here? Sometimes these can be hospital department bottles, but they're really faintly embossed. This one isn't. That is so early though. Look at that crude top on that. That's amazing. Oh, and what do we have here? That's a big one. And another one. And another one. Look at that. Some kind of little pharmaceutical piece, tooled top. This one looks damaged. What was it though? Some kind of little chemical bottle of some sort. Could have been used for mixing medicines. Now if this thing's intact, we're gonna be into something here. What's this? Another chop house bone. You can see where they're chopped off for making meals. We call them stew bones. Look at this thing. That is truly amazing. And another one back here. All these rusted cans. Be very careful here. These are very tightly packed. Another chemical type bottle. No embossing, tooled top. Now for this thing, what do we got going on here? No way. Ah, that is beautiful. No embossing on this thing, but look at that color. That's a tooled top. Almost looks like a ER squib colored bottle. It's got to be 1870s or 80s. That is truly amazing. And a little piece of ironstone china, maybe a handle to a lid. And another piece of that coffee cup. Have here, it looks damaged. I think it's cracked. Got a couple of them. They must have landed on each other here. Yeah. Another chemical bottle of some sort. Tooled top. No embossing. And an ironstone china plate. It's plain. No markings on it. And another one of these. They weren't very careful with these when they threw them down. All that ash. Another broken one. I'll have to get this cleared down. This looks like an older one here. I see a lot of bubbles in the glass. Really nice aqua color. I think it might be intact. No embossing. That's an early one though. Look at that key mold bottom. Incredible age. What do we have here? Okay, Philadelphia oval style. H on bottom. That's a common stamp. I've seen that before. Looks like an amber color here. That's looking like it's intact. Got a couple pieces just kind of wedged in here. Let's see. Really tightly packed. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, okay. Damage. It's another Mallinckrodt Chemical Works bottle. And this is significant. I found this bottle was broken, but the label is still intact. You can see carbolic acid as a disinfectant. That makes sense in a medical setting here that I'm excavating. Just beyond it here, I've got, I believe it's some kind of English ale bottle. Looks like a black glass. Maybe I found an edge here, I'm not completely sure. Nowhere near bottom though. Okay, might be another ginger ale. Yeah, turn mold applied top. Likely, again, from a Cantrell and Cochrane of Dublin and Belfast. Right over here, there's another possible carbolic acid bottle. Let's see here. Damaged. Oh, look at that. Oh, some kind of a, I think maybe a semi-porcelain or ironstone china saucer. Only a chip out of it. We have our first beer bottle out of this pit. Looks like maybe a ginger ale's up above it and maybe an ale bottle down here. Again, they're all kind of intertwined here. Gotta be careful getting these pieces out. Plenty of chop house bones. Yeah, another ginger ale bottle, I believe. Still has the band on it. It held the cork in place, the foil around the top. Yeah, look like another Cantrell and Cochrane. That's a turn mold applied top piece. I think the beer might be intact. Oh, that's an old one. Any writing on it? Let's see. I don't see anything. I think it's actually a turn mold. Turn mold applied top. It's a nice early one. Oh, there's some earlier looking glass. I probed this down and it drops at least another 4 feet. That's a really good sign. Let's see here. This is very tightly packed up top. Well, that's a serving platter there, ironstone china. Huh. Oh, looks like another ale bottle, and I don't know what that is down there. That is an old beer. Looks like English, definitely English. What do we have on the bottom? Bremen, possibly. Yeah, this English glass is so crude. Hamburg. That's hard to read. Yeah, Bremen or Bremer, Hamburg. Very very crude embossing. Nice ale bottle though, that's for sure. What do we have here? On a Philadelphia oval style prescription. No embossing. Oh, it softens up down here, that's good. Huh. This could be a good one. Let's see here. Oh, wow. That's crude. Is that an applied top? Yeah, I think that's an applied top. Should have had some embossing on it. That's some beautiful iridescence, though. Look at that. You know what? I think that's a tooled top. Still a very crude bottle. Almost looks like a wood ash in this lower level. And another, oh, maybe a beer way down there. That's an old one, an applied top. No way. Oh, WG Company, Milwaukee. I've never seen that stamp. Huh. I don't see any other embossing on it. That's a very crude bottle, though. Looks like the beers and ales ended up on this side. That might be the side of this. I think it could be an old outhouse pit with the depth and all. I'll have to clear this out. Looks like 3 more beer bottles. Maybe we can find one with some embossing. We're in the right era for something really good. Premium. It's on the label. You know, another embossing. It's just got a B on the bottom. That's an old one. You know, I don't know what company that is. It's got a band. It could be Budweiser. It's hard to say, but it's an applied top. It's an early one. And another little medical bottle, I believe. Pharmaceutical of some sort. Tool top, fairly generic. Bone down there. And another beer, applied top, no embossing, partial label. What does that say? I think it's from La Crosse, Wisconsin. Looks like WIS of Wisconsin on the label right there. That's significant though. It sat in the ground for 140 years with the label. Looks like another beer. I got my hand bandaged up. Got a nasty cut on my finger. Went right through the leather gloves. Let's see. I might have a couple pieces here. Maybe even something beyond this. That's a very old beer. FHGW. It's got the sharp collar on it. It's usually no later than the mid 1880s. Looks like the cork, when they pried it out, they broke the top. There's another one. Yeah, they're kind of stacked in here. Oh wow. English one. Partial label. Turn mold. Really nice green color. And another beer, Pilsner, partial label, Wisconsin Glass Company, Milwaukee. Okay, that's a really good sign. So they were only in business, I believe, from 1881 to 1885. You can see the partial label there. It's it says Pilsner, likely a Wisconsin company that bottled the beer. A little prescription, round style prescription bottle. Yeah, it's late 1870s into the 1880s. I see a little blue bottle here. Fingers crossed. Let's see what's going on. Okay, what color is that thing? You know, that's a very dark colored glass. Hold it up to the light here, let's see. Can't even see light through the thing. That's almost a black glass piece. Sometimes if they're from the USA Hospital Department, have there it is. No way. USA Hospital Department. It is so hard to read. It's so faintly embossed. This is black glass. You know, sometimes these are in, I've seen them in like almost like a red, super deep black glass. This is an incredibly significant find. It looks like another beer bottle over here. Alright, looks like a sharp collar piece. Yeah, that's another old one. It must be a turn mold. I don't see any embossing. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's late 1870s, early 1880s. Just solid layers down there. I'll have to get this cleared out. Well, here's the haul for day one. It's getting dark. We decided to call it a day. Got an amazing haul here. Those Army Medical ironstone pieces, all these 1870s to 80s beers, English mineral waters, or ginger ales that shoe, all those Army Medical bottles, including that USA Medical Department, and that USA Hospital bottle is actually red. That may be the rarest color. Got some prescription bottles, cologne, Price's flavoring extract, carbolic acid, I believe. Well, there you have it. We'll get loaded up. That's a brand new day. Left these here last night. Running out of daylight, camera battery. Looks like we might have some more medical bottles. Oh, man, plenty of bones in this pit. They were eating well, likely serving meals to patients here. What do we have? Oh, okay, bottom's knocked out, but that's definitely another medical type piece. Looks like a tooled top on this one. Yeah, definitely a tooled top. Huh. It looks like yeah, another tooled top piece. That's early though. That's an old one. Alright, now the big one, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's an applied top. That thing is old. Looks like almost a key mold type bottom. See that? Great age for sure. 1870s to 80s, I suppose. I see a partial label here. Looks like a kind of toiletry bottle. And there's a bit of a label, but I think it's too far gone to read. It's a tooled top, a cologne or perfume. Just over here I've got a it's like another medical type bottle. See the top sticking out there. Really hard packed ash in this layer. Yeah, really thin-lipped piece. Flat bottom. Looks to be a tool top, maybe a shoe polish, could be a medical bottle of some sort. Yeah, it looks like some kind of aqua bottle, maybe some kind of medical piece. Solid ashes. I'm starting to think this is an ash dump. There we go, a tooled top piece. No, an applied top. Applied top medicine, likely 1880s. And right over here, there's actually looks like a lamp chimney of some sort. Likely broken. These are usually only thrown when they broke. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's an old one. Old lamp chimney, maybe machine blown. And right here, there's a rectangular bottle, maybe another extract, Burnett's possibly. Seems like there were more bottles in this higher layer, but let's see. Oh, Dr. Price's special flavoring extract. Classic. I think we've got 4 bottles shown here. Getting into some gray ash down here. Another Dr. Price's special flavoring extracts. That's an old one. Let's see. Sometimes these are, yeah, faintly embossed. There we go. I see a hospital department. Have USA on the other side. It's so hard to see the embossing on these things. Oh yeah, it's above. So it's right there on the shoulder. USA Hospital Department. It's a 3-piece mold. Yeah, these were made for the Union Army during the Civil War. This is truly amazing. Huh. Here's a, looks like a tooled top medical type bottle. No label, no embossing on it.
I think I see another one down here. Plenty of ashes. Yeah, that's an applied top. Anything on it? It's like, yeah, two-piece mold. No embossing, just a kind of standard medical type bottle. It's got some really nice bubbles in the glass. And another Dr. Price bottle, tooled top. And a Philadelphia oval style prescription bottle, likely a 1880s piece. And another Army medical bottle, but I don't see any embossing on this one. It's old though, that's definitely 1860s, 1870s. What do we have here? It's a little one, little like personal dose type thing. I don't think there's any embossing on this one. It doesn't look like it's as early as a hospital bottle. Just a little round style prescription. USA Hospital Department. Let's see here. I think I see a crack on it. It's a decent sized one. Oh yeah. Not too bad. You know, it was looks like thrown into ashes. It was probably thrown into hot ashes. And it cracked from the heat. You can see on the front there though, USA Hospital Department in the slug plate. That's too bad. It's still a very historic piece though, and all the pieces are there. Got a couple more pieces here. Let's see. All right, another Philadelphia oval style prescription. That's interesting, the variance here in age of these pieces. Those hospital bottles, I've concluded, were held onto for many years after the fact, after the war. Round style prescription. Looks like some kind of amber bottle here. This could be interesting. What do we have? Ah. Yeah, I think yeah, the ashes that were thrown in here didn't do these any good. What do we have on this? McKesson and Robbins, New York. Must have been some kind of a pharmaceutical outlet, chemical manufacturer. Looks like a tooled top on this one. Now we're getting little pockets of pieces. Just below this layer here, it drops into wood ash. Some earlier kind of gray-white ash, could be from earlier stoves. Another little medical bottle, wide mouthpiece. Half a plate. What do we have? Ironstone china, Knowles Taylor and Knowles. I've dug those before. Yeah, nice ironstone piece. And there we go. Another Dr. Price's special flavoring extracts. Oh, there's a wall. Well, I found the bottom at about 7 feet. I believe this was an ash dump. Now there's a bottle down here. This is all wood ash, this gray color. I believe that's before coal was readily available. So it's an early layer. There just isn't much in it. But it's a big enough bottle. Really easy to dig through this stuff anyway. Let's see here. That is wedged in there. Oh wow. A labeled bottle. That's carbolic acid. Look at that label. They were using a lot of this stuff. It's a disinfectant. I'll have to spray this down or do something to try to preserve it. I see some embossing. I think it's USA Hospital Department. Right in the wood ash there. This is classic. Gotta be careful, I can't tell if it's blue or aqua. It's looking good. It's blue. Cobalt blue. USA Hospital Department. Look at that beauty. I think this thing is mint. This is significant. These were made, as I mentioned, for the Union Army during the Civil War. When the war ended, these bottles were sent out to the frontier, the surplus. Look at that crude bottom. This is definitely one of my more significant finds. As I mentioned, the finds have been a bit sparse on the bottom, but it's quality, not quantity. Some kind of an aqua piece here. Is it intact? Let's see. It's intact. What do we have here? Cinnamon. That label, that is amazing. Cinnamon ground, 4 ounces. Len and Fink, New York. That's amazing how the ground's been preserving these things down here. Look at that label. Huh. Yeah, smooth based. I believe that's a tool top, so ground cinnamon bottle. They were likely baking, maybe using this as some kind of remedy of some sort. That's really cool. Looks like a couple more medical type bottles. They have an extract below and an ink. Let's see here. These must have been thrown down at the same time. That is so wild. These labels are preserved down here. Robert Shoemaker, wholesale druggist. Corner of 4th and Grace Street, Philadelphia. And gotta be really careful here not to mess up the label. Huh. That is you'd possibly say nutmeg on it. I can't say for sure. Really cool. The label's intact though. Maybe this one will have a label on it as well. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's that same brand. It's a 3-piece mold. Does it say nutmeg? I can't tell. Wish we would have got more clues, but it's definitely another of a similar kind. Oh, here we go. Okay, a little looks like an ink bottle. That's an old one. It's a very old one. Maybe a tool top. Probably a 70s piece. And there we go. Another Dr. Price's special flavoring extract. Some groundwater in it, maybe some contents. May have some kind of a toiletry bottle. Sauce. Oh no, it's I think a piece to a cruet set. Yeah, it's got a ground lip. Oh yeah, definitely is. It's kind of cool. There's all kinds of stuff in this corner, you know. I'm wondering if this pit could be an outhouse that was cleaned out because it's very symmetrical. Seems like an ash dump would have just been dug in, however, but I can't say for sure. Dr. Price's special flavoring extracts, popular product. Another piece to a cruet set. Huh, it's probably sat on the table. Look at that. It's kind of cool. It's really thin glass. It's like an early pressed glass piece, I believe. Oh, the iridescence on that is wild. Got a partial label. I'll probably have to clean that one up to see what it says. That's a applied top though. That's a very old bottle. The iridescence is spectacular. I dumped some water on this. Tried cleaning it off a bit, and looks like there's some kind of Asian writing on there, and then the top and the neck you can see April 1860. I'm guessing this was some kind of maybe soy sauce bottle, something along those lines, likely for baking, some kind of condiment. Oh, that one just fell out. Let's see here. That's got a glass stopper in it. That's kind of cool. Remnants of a paper label. Looks to be a tooled top. And there's some kind of aqua bottle right here. Looks like could be some kind of medical bottle. Oh, there's another one. Well, that's weird. That's a very old bottle. That's an applied top. That's almost a Pontil era piece. May even be Pontil era. Looks got that dot on the base there. Oh, you know what? We have some embossing on it. HT and Company. And that's it. HT and Company on the shoulder. I've never seen one of these. This is a very old piece. It's got to be 1860s. There's all kinds of stuff in this layer here. Oh, look at that, a couple more. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff back there. Huh. What do we have here? There we go. USA Hospital Department. I can see it. Part of a label of this could be important. That thing is so far gone. I'll have to clean that up very carefully. But you can see on the top here, USA Hospital Department. That's United States Army Hospital Department. Partial labels, 3-piece mold. That's incredible. What do we have here? Oh, broken bottle with a very intact label. These labels are important because there's not a lot of documentation on what these bottles held. What is that? Ammonia carbonate? It's got I'll have to clean that label off a bit, but that one's fairly intact. And another piece in here. Let's see. And we got another one right here. And another one. Huh. Well, this corner is being good to us anyway. Oh, another piece with a label. That's an applied top. I'll have to clean that one off as well. That's an old bottle. Probably 1870s or 80s. There's the wall. Got a few more bottles in here. That's really something. Philadelphia. Huh, that's a very old bottle as well. I'll have to get that label cleaned off. Okay. Let's see here. Another one of these. Ammonia something. It's got groundwater in it. Be careful not to scratch the label. Applied top. And what do we have here? Some square bottle. Oh, there we go. US on it. It's cracked, unfortunately, on the top there, you can see, but you'll see the US logo. That's a really cool one. Here's something that might be interesting. Looks like a green bottle with a stopper. What do we got here? Huh. That's a crude one. That's a very old bottle. Oh yeah, there it is, ER Squib. So ER Squib, I believe, was contracted to provide medical supplies to the Union Army. Still has some liquid inside. I'm certain that's the contents that were in it when it was dropped in. Interesting, it's got the clear glass stopper for a green bottle. Well, unfortunately, the USA bottle didn't have anything legible on the label. This one, though, Ammoniae Carbonis, it's a foreign language, possibly French. I can't say for sure. It's got a rooster up there as maybe the logo of some sort. This one has a fluid extract in the label there, and importers Philadelphia, team, I can't read the company name, unfortunately. Let's see, right there, and right there, okay. Looks like another little personal dose type bottle here. Let's see. Maybe a broken lamp behind it. What do we have here? Yeah, a little personal dose bottle, but no embossing on it. Maybe another chemical bottle. Let's see here. A big old boot. Could be military issued. And what do we have here? Well, that's an old one. That's a tooled top. IG Company 16 on bottom. It's the Illinois Glass Company. Another chemical bottle. Here we go. Ink fell out here. Looks like could be like a bell top type piece. Is that Carter's? Let's see here. Yep, Carter's. Carter's on the bottom. I think they called these like a bell top ink, but I can't say for sure. I don't see any stamping on it. Where is this thing at? Okay, right there. Right, okay. It looks like some kind of amber bottle. Maybe another medical piece or chemical bottle. Let's see here. Huh. It's a nice amber color. It's got a 3-piece mold. No embossing. Oh, here we go. On the bottom. Kesson and Robbins, New York. Alright, yeah, likely a pharmaceutical or chemical manufacturer. This could be good. It looks like there's some kind of teal prescription bottle. Maybe a Blake style. And maybe another piece behind it here. Let's see. What do we have here? No embossing. That's a wild little piece though. Look at that. Beautiful, like emerald green. That's something else. It looks like some kind of a wide mouth bottle here. What do we have? A little piece with no embossing. That's tool top, likely 1880s. The final corner. Seems they were a bit ruthless when they threw these bottles in here. A bunch of them smashed, but may have, wow, extract of Seneca, Henry T. Hayer and Company, manufacturing pharmacist, New York. Sugar-coated pills. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing to find one of these with a label that legible. Look at the top of their crude applied top. Look at that label. Sugar-coated pills. That is a remarkable discovery. That bottle's probably 150 years old. Army medical supplies. No way. Now, is this... Gotta be very careful with this label. I wonder if this is actually a USA Hospital Department bottle. Could have some embossing up top there. Yeah, look at that, Army medical supplies. Again, truly amazing. Could have been like a personal dose type bottle. We'll have to preserve this label. Looks like maybe a broken ER squib bottle. No label on it. Got another, wow. That's a Pulse Select. I don't know what that is. AA Melior, wholesale druggists. Numbers 600, I think, in 602 Main Street, corner of Washington Avenue, St. Louis. Look at that. Again, this thing's probably 140, 150 years old. This label survived in the ground that long. Wow. This pit's done. Here's the haul. I concluded this was an outhouse pit used by the hospital in the 1870s, maybe into the 1880s. Seems it was likely cleaned out. Fortunately, some pieces were thrown back in. Got that squib bottle. Those USA Hospital Department pieces. Pharmaceuticals, chemical bottles. Dr. Price's extracts. More chemicals, pharmaceuticals. Pieces to that cruet set. We also got those ink bottles, some broken lamps, broken dinnerware. There you have it. We'll get this thing filled back in.